This is identity part three. Um, okay, we're interested to know how you define yourself, what makes you who you are. How important is your nationality? Do you and your friends consider yourself to be British, English, European, as citizens of the world? Do your friends think differently? Okay. Um, well, I'm not really sure how I define myself, but for my nationality, I'm actually from Ukraine, but having moved from there when I was 4 and then lived in Israel for a year and Italy for 2 years, and now England for basically most of the part of my life that I can actually remember. I feel like I'm English, although I know that I'm not, and I'm often reminded of that by Alex. Yeah. Uh, but yeah, what about you? Are you British?
Well, yeah, yeah. I have an Irish mother, um, English dad. Don't really identify with Irish culture that much because my mum's lived in England for again like a large portion of her life. Um, so yeah, no, I would I'd say I don't identify with all of the traits of the British culture, but as far as like heritage, yeah.
Well, how do you define yourself? Like, I don't think the nationality defines me. I think that more my personality and like the sort of person that you are defines you. Like,
I don't think I have a lot of typically English qualities. That's what I mean. Like I don't know,
how important is your nationality?
not very.
Not
Oh,
very.
no, I wouldn't say that.
Do you? What about your friends? What they think? Do they think differently?
Yeah, I'd say I have a mix. Like some people, particularly that I've met at uni, would identify with being very English, but then I know a lot of people from different cultures, like and different nationalities, like so. So
That's what I mean. Like my friends as well. Like they seem to not really be bothered about the nationality until maybe like a World Cup comes up or something other similar. When everyone remembers that they're English until people lose. Um, yeah, or like maybe in like a sort of a racist manner, really. But no one's very patriotic nowadays. I don't think.
no, I think it's misplaced
And
patriotism
racism
anyway. Yeah,
occasionally. Yeah.
it's always used for like
Do you feel part of society? How do you think this differs from what your parents may have felt? What do you think unites you with other young British citizens? Um, I feel part of a society, but I'd say that society is not really a British society. I'd say the British society is broken up into loads of different types of societies. So at the moment, I feel a part of a university society, especially having living in like a heavily populated student area. That that's the sort of society that is around in the minute. Uh, my parents, well, they would have grown up uh, in communist Ukraine at the time, and I heard the other day that they couldn't get jeans because that was a European thing. So I don't know what sort of
just because they
society they
didn't
felt like.
manufacture them there, so they didn't
Yeah,
provide
so they
them there.
weren't allowed to have them.
Yeah,
But yeah, so I'm pretty sure they felt part of society, but I'm sure it was very different, a lot stricter, and probably more, I don't want to say more boring, but it could have been. How about you?
just more routine.
What do you reckon your parents would have been like?
Um, well, obviously with mum being Irish, she has no English patriotism or British really because she's like Southern Irish. Um, but again, she's lived in England so long. I don't think she's one way or the other. My dad has no particular um, Britishness about him either. He's like always enjoyed traveling, has enjoyed other cultures, always wanted to like live abroad, and they've never instilled any kind into me, just to like let me kind of make my own decision, which is kind of reflected really because I don't have like a massive sense of British.
So what unites us with other British citizens?
Or like you said, like groupings, like university,
Yeah,
when it unites you with people your own age, or job, it unites you with people that you have similar interests with, or um, like a hobby, again, unites you with people you have similar interests with,
yeah.
or like social, like
But
your government or something, what you like, say, even who you vote for, might unite you with people you have similar ideas with.
yeah, I definitely feel part of a society when I go to them BMW club meetings. always feel part of that society, because everyone's got a sort of same interest, but not really group on nationality.
Yeah.